Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel English Literature. Today we are going to talk about Shakespeare's sonnet number 19 and we are going to read line by line analysis. Okay. Again in this sonnet the speaker is celebrating the glory and power of his words and he is challenging time. Devouring time. Time is devouring. Blunt thou the lion's paws. So here the speaker is addressing the time as devouring. Take your notebook and just take notes. So addressing time. Who? Devour. What does the word mean devour? Means something eating greedily with hurry. The word devouring means eating greedily. Consume, devour. So decay is a natural process. You have to remember that we all know that decay is a natural process. Everyone has to go through this. Today we are here, the next day we will not be here. Today I am talking with you in this channel, but the next day I will be not here to talk with you. So decay is natural process, but the speaker presented it as time's cruelty, and he here challenges time. Sometimes he is appealing time. You remember that sometimes he is appealing time, sometimes he is just challenging. Time ravages. How? Blunt thou the lion's paws. Blunt means, what does it mean? Blunt means that is not sharp. So time, you devour everything greedily and you just make less sharp. Lion's paws. Lion's paws is very sharp and you just blunt it. Actually, you make lion's paws less sharp means the lion gradually get old and one day he dies. He dies. So this is the actual meaning. Blunt thou the lion's paws. Even lion, the most powerful animal, he is just the victim of your ravaging activities. Here we found in this lion's paws an animalistic imagery that we will find in tiger. And why this time is in capital? You have to remember the time is here personified. Okay. So we just explain everything in this line. There is nothing more to understand. So time devours everything. It blunt. It make the lion's paws less sharp. And again, this devouring time, there is an allusion, a reference to Latin phrase. I am writing it. Tempus edax rerum. Tempus edax rerum. This Latin phrase means time devours everything. And this is taken from Ovid's, everyone know, Metamorphoses. So this is taken from Ovid's Metamorphoses. Tempus edax rerum. Time devours everything. I am not telling that Shakespeare has taken this phrase from Ovid's Metamorphoses, but there is a connection between this line and this line. One second. Actually, this spelling is metamorphosis, not SIS. I have some doubt. It must be this spelling. SES, not SIS. I was wrong. Now, Shakespeare's critic Heather Rollins has observed that this use of the word time, that Shakespeare has used the word time 78 times in between sonnet 1 to 126. This is not related to our topic today, but this is an interesting thing that I come to know, and I just want to share with you that Shakespearean critic, I am writing this name, Heather Rollins has observed that Shakespeare has used the word time 78 times between the sonnet 1 to 126, and never he did so much use in the remaining sonnet. So you can understand how much he felt connected with this time in between these sonnets. Anyway, this is not so relative. And make the earth devour her own sweet brood. So time forced the earth to devour her own sweet brood. Some forces earth to destroy her own children, own sweet brood. Means brood. That word brood means young animal or babies. So here it refers all the creatures. Again he used the word devour. It is not simple eating or nibbling, it is devouring. It has more powerful connotation and more outstretching, you can say it has more outstretching effect, not eating or not nibbling on something. Time always devoured, time always consumed on a large space. And time forces earth to destroy her own children, as if earth is the mother, her. This particular use of the word her, this pronoun refers to Mother Earth. We all take birth in this Mother Earth, and gradually one day we go away from here. With the passage of time, we died. So, this Mother Earth who gives birth to us also takes us in her womb. Earth consumes her own creatures, those who once gave birth, and all the creatures which spring from this earth return to the dust and ashes of this earth. So here you can also find a mythic relation. Greek mythology. In Greek mythology, Saturn, the old earth god, was supposed to have eaten all his children as soon as they were born. Saturn, who was the old earth god, it is said that when his sons or children are born, as soon as the children are born, he used to eat them. So you can find an mythological allusion in this line. Next, pluck the keen teeth from the fierce tiger's jaws. So he is referring to the part, not the whole. That not tiger, not lion, but tiger's jaws, lion's paws. In this way, actually he is meaning the whole, part for the whole. Now lion's jaws, again we find animalistic imagery. Keen teeth means sharp. You pluck tiger's sharp teeth, means you killed tiger. The tiger, the ferocious, powerful animal, is even your victim, like lion. This is actual meaning. You take away tiger's sharp tooth, the tiger become old and he could do nothing, and burn the long-lived phoenix in her blood. And you also burn the long-lived phoenix in her blood. Who is phoenix? Phoenix is a mythological bird. Take note. It was believed that phoenix can take birth from her own ashes. So it is believed that a phoenix lived for half a millennium, and then the phoenix burned itself on a fire ignited by the sun. This is the actual story, from which it was born again, a fresh start and a fresh cycle. Take birth, and then the fire, within the fire he burns himself, and then again he take birth. So this cycle is going on. It dies to reborn. It dies to reborn. But here the speaker is not giving emphasis on this rebirth, but he is telling that even you can just burn this long-lived phoenix. Make glad and sorry seasons as thou fleetest. Make glad and sorry seasons. Means some seasons are pleasant, some seasons are unpleasant. Glad refers to pleasant season, and sorry season refers to unpleasant. Spring is a pleasant season, and for me winter is unpleasant, and at the same time when the summer takes the most forceful look, it is also unpleasant for me. So time works positively and at the same time negatively, alternating. Sometimes he brings happy seasons like spring, summer, sometimes sorry season like winter. And do whatever thou wilt, swift-footed time. Swift-footed time. You find time is always in capital. Time is always personified. You are swift-footed. You are in a hurry, always in a speed. Whatever thou wilt means whatever you want. Time goes on so rapidly, and you will feel it, the time goes on so rapidly when you look back into your life and think, oh my God, I have grown so much, and those things just happen, and so many years I have passed. Then you will realize the time is really so sweet-footed. To the wide world and all her fading sweet. Fading means decaying, dying. Sweets means beauties. So for time the things are dying, the beauties are dying, decaying to this wide world. Okay, time you are doing so many things. You are just blunt lion's paws, you force earth to devour her own sweet brood, you pluck the sharp teeth up from lion's jaws, you just burn the long-lived phoenix, make glad and sorry season, and whatever you, with your sweet foot, you do all this feeding, all these destroying things. But now he is challenging time. I am forbidding you. I forbid thee one more heinous crime. So one crime you should not do. The sports speaker is forbidding one crime. What is the crime? We are curious to know that what is the crime, what he refers to as heinous crime that he forbid to do. Oh, carve not thy hours by love's fair brow. Okay, time, you whatever you want to do, just do. I will not say anything. But except one thing, carve not. Carve not means a wrinkle. Do not make wrinkle. Or any line of time. Do not make wrinkles. Without hours, without time, actually with hours we get wrinkles. When we gradually get old, we get wrinkles, we get withered, and our beauty and vitality will lose our beauty and vitality. So with the passage of time, with it hours refers to the passage of time. With the passage of time, will lose everything. And my love's fair bro. The poet speaker forbids time to do one crime. That is, don't mark my friend's bro with his traces, with your hours. So don't put any wrinkle on my friend's body or friend's face. Thus, allow him to restrain her eternal beauty, his eternal beauty. Not draw no lines there with thine antique pen. So again same thing is saying that antique means old. Old pen. The pen is antique. Again the pen has the effect of making people antique. The pen is antique. Antique pen. So pen is antique means eternal pen. Every now and then time is using this from the time beyond. From the ancient, from where the time start, time is actually antique. So time is old. Time is doing this job from eternal time. And again antique means the pen is antique, and again the pen has the effect of making people antique. This line is actually continuation of this line. Continuation of the previous perusal. That please carp not with thy hours my love's fair bro. Okay. Now, you find, do you remember sonnet number 18? There is in, I just remember now, sonnet 18 in line 12, there is a line, eternal line. Eternal line, do you remember that? If you don't remember, then go to that sonnet number 18 and you'll find eternal line. So eternal line refers to the verse of the poet, and this eternal line stands in contrast with time's line. Eternal line is good, eternal line is welcome because it gives permanency in something, but time's line devours everything, destroys everything. So in sonnet 18 line 12 we found this reference of eternal line, and here it is in great contrast with time's line. Him in thy course untainted to allow. Same thing he is saying, that allow him to remain untainted. Allow my friend, youthful friend, to remain untainted. Him in thy course untainted do allow. Thy course means in your natural pursuit. Untainted means no mark, let him remain unmarked, no mark. Why he is saying this again and again? Just do allow him unmarked, unsullied, untouched, not harmed, uninjured. Why? Because he will be for beauty's pattern to succeeding man. Succeeding man refers to future generation. Beauty's pattern, for a pattern of beauty in future. As a so, let him remain fair, let him remain youthful, to serve as a model of beauty for future generation. This line means, okay, note down, let him remain fair, to serve as a model of beauty for future generation. Yet do thy worst old time, despite thy wrong, my love shall in my words ever live young. Okay, so he challenges time, he appeals to time, and now he is giving his final verdict. Okay, I have requested time, till now I have requested you not to do, till now I have challenged you, and finally this is the final challenge on my part, that even after so much appeal and whatever I say, you request you can do your worst. Okay, you can do the worst you can do with my friend. Now in this couplet, the poet speaker is challenging time. My love means the person he loves. It refers to the person he loves. That yet do thy worst. Whatever worst you want to can do that. I don't care. Old time, antique time. Despite thy wrong, even if you do the wrong, my love shall in my words ever live young. So, despite time's injury, my love shall live ever young through my words. So, here he is glorifying the power of words. The poet speaker is acknowledging the time's power. The time, whatever I say, it ultimately I know the time will devour everything. But okay, you can do that. Here I am here for my love. I can remain, I can keep him eternally youthful through my words. Okay. So, till now we have finished the line by line analysis. If you feel that I have missed something, you must inform me. And now we look at the sonnet form. This is 3 quatrain and 1 couplet, and A, B, you can find the rhyme scheme. Brood, pause, A, B, jaws, again B, jaws, pause, brood, blood, flits, C, D, C, D. Just go on. It will be A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, and finally the couplet G, G. So 3 quatrains you will find here. One couplet. In the first quatrain, you will find that the time's devouring power is addressed from the natural world, animal world. Everything on this earth is subject to the decay of time. Okay. In the second quatrain, the poet speaker is appealing to time. He is saying that time can create happy and sad seasons, and also he challenges time. But he recourse to time to avoid one crime, and he keeps the suspense. What is the crime? That he reveals in the next quatrain. Oh, carve not with thy hours, my loves. Here from next quatrain start. And in this quatrain, time must not put wrinkle. He is again appealing that you must not put wrinkles on my fair youth's face. His friend can be seen as a true model of eternal youth for the future generation. So in the third quatrain, he is requesting time and not to put any wrinkle on his friend's face, so he can be the model of eternal youth for the future generation. And finally in the couplet, the speaker accepts the time's devouring power and challenges him to do whatever he likes. The speaker is here to save his love. The speaker is confident. You will find that in the concluding couplet, find the confident voice of the speaker. In the couplet, he solves the problem. Okay, you ravage, but I am here to do whatever I like. So, what is the theme? The theme of this sonnet is ravaging power of time. And again, there is another theme, you know that, permanence of art. Or words, whatever you can say. Okay, so with that, today we finish our class on sonnet number 19. I am not reading all the sonnets, but if you feel that you need one sonnet and that I have not teach here, you must mention that and I will try to do that. Okay. Thank you for staying with me.